Welcome back once again. We're very delighted to be having with us over the phone Mr. Sameh Saad, the tourism expert. Good morning, Mr. Sameh.
Good morning to you and good morning to the viewers.
How are you doing, sir? It's a real pleasure to have you in the breakfast show. So, can you tell us? Yes, our pleasure. Can you tell us more about the preparations for the opening of the Grand Museum?
Actually, on all levels are getting ready for the opening of the Grand Museum. As you mentioned earlier, the Prime Minister himself is sharing a lot of meetings, minimum 2 or 3 per week, with all the concerned parties about the preparation and what's happening. And I am sure after all those meetings in 3 months, we will have a great opening and great ceremony.
Right. So, of course, the whole world is waiting in anticipation, not only Egyptians, not only Arabs, but the whole world. We're talking about the first museum of its kind, the most modern state-of-the-art type of museums, and not the stereotyped kind of museums, but a functional museum that is artifacting not only statues, not only history, but also contemporary art and also contemporary environmental, historical facts and video halls and lecturer halls and movie theaters and you name it. Talk to us about that particular museum. How important is it to be introduced to the world and from a land that contains 1/3 of the world monuments from Egypt? How important is that particular event?
Actually, the museum, the new Grand Museum, is the largest in the world, which is having antiquities and monuments. It's the biggest number, and let's say it's the newest. So definitely when it's the newest, then it's the latest technology, latest art of exhibiting. And if you go, actually, you see the statues are lit and deployed in a very nice way, which means that a lot of people will take nice pictures because it's very easy to photograph. And this will make another advertising, this will make good marketing because everyone worldwide who come to the museum, take nice picture, definitely put it in social media. So this is free of charge advertising, costs billions all over the world. So if it was not done like this, nobody would take pictures. So it is by itself promoting itself. I think the museum in a short time will have numbers more than what he can take. What we need now is to have more rooms, enough in the area around and in Cairo to host all the newcomers tourists to see the museum.
Explain to us what does it consist of? What are the components, the sectors or the sessions inside that grand museum, the biggest in the whole world? What does it comprise exactly, besides of course the artifacts and the museum and the statues? What exactly is it introducing to the whole world in the sense of modern art, in the sense of lecturing history, exhibiting movies and documentaries that talk about environmental facts and history also at the same time, and all that?
So actually, you know, the visit, anyone who goes into a museum or exhibition, after a short time, long time, he gets tired. So he needs to have a snack or he needs to have a rest to continue his tour. So in reality, the museum will have 9 restaurants. They have already cafeterias, restaurants giving light meal, real meal, which will make it's a day out, say like this, as being in restaurants. And then you will have theater. So it will not close at 5 or 6 every day p.m. No, it can stay even longer because there are theaters, there are different activities for culture events, not only just visiting the museum to have a look. And there are shops with different handicrafts. I mean, it's a full visit to me to to me, it will be a full day visit with full experience, different experience, which meet different needs. I mean, of course, young people need something, old people need something, everybody needs something, and this time the museum is have it all. And actually, it have displayed some parts of the prehistory million years ago, and this will attract a lot of people to come and see the axe, which is 30 million years old, and to see some parts. Again, you will not be tired after 1 hour or 2 hours. You can have the whole day because you can rest anywhere from the variety of the
Right. People who have visited international museums and innovative museums worldwide, like for example the Guggenheim Museum in New York and the Museum of Natural History and all this, those are types of museums that talk about not history, talk about history, but in a scientific perspective. Guggenheim Museum is a total different thing. Other museums in Paris and in Germany and in other European countries, they introduce different types of history. But when it comes to Egypt, establishing that type of museum, that huge grand museum, and comprising all those types of museums in one entity, how is that going to add to the depth and aura and gravity of the history of Egypt, especially that we are very rich on that particular sense and part? So how do you imagine it's going to add to Egypt?
Actually, I mean, the museum is not made for one-time visit. If you want to know many things in different parts of history, you have to visit more times. Actually, we have a thing that the cultural tourism, people come and see the pyramid once, they come and see Luxor temple once. But with the new museum, with all this big varieties, this will push people to come more and more and more willingly. So it is many museums in one museum, so one visit is not enough. And I think this will enrich the tourism experience. And soon again, this will be more famous worldwide. Everybody will know about it. Now they know about it from the media. But when visitors will go and take photos and put it in their social media, this little village in France, the guy who put his picture there, definitely the whole village would like to come. So we are expecting soon more visitors and doubling up the number of visitors to Cairo and to cultural tourism.
On that note, of course, Mr. Sameh Saad, the tourism expert, would like to thank you, sir, very much talking to the Breakfast Show, and best of luck to all Egyptians witnessing that huge event, inshallah, on July the 3rd, the inauguration of the Grand Egyptian Museum. And by this, we come to the end of this edition of the Breakfast Show. Many thanks to all of you. Until we see you again tomorrow morning, that's a goodbye.